Hi. Good afternoon. Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you are having a restful Sunday. Sunday, December 14th. You can see I've got my Sunday best on, as I do every Sunday, all Sunday. Starting Saturday night, go to bed wearing the Sunday vest, wear it all day Sunday, and I don't take it off, even for a moment, for the duration of Sunday. And then Sunday night, which is coming up soon here, I take it off and go to bed and get ready for the week. That's how I always do it. It's my Sunday best. I wear my Sunday suit, you can call it. It kind of starts to, we got a lot of interesting stuff to get to today. Very exciting episode, trial of the olive experiment. Glad to have you guys all here. Just a refresher for any new viewers, the purpose of the olive experiment here is to acquire the taste for olive. I started off an olive hater, and I want to get to the point where wherever we end up, wherever kind of progress starts to plateau. So I've got a couple olives here, but before we get into it, a lot of important news. Number one, I've got my green olives and my Kamalata olives, but black olives today. Ooh, went to the grocery store today and picked up some black olives. Now, you see they're in a can, they're not in a jar. It's not as resealable, so we're not gonna try these today. But here's the thing: we're gonna make this the 10 subscriber special. So tell all your friends, because when we hit 10 subscribers, we're gonna try the black olives. We're gonna throw the black olives in. So no black olives yet, but coming soon. Today's olive fact: we did get kind of just an onslaught, a never-ending storm of olive facts. You guys really answered the call last week, and on that last video. Very glad to it seems we have a wide range, everywhere from olive expert to just as new to olives as I am, or maybe even newer, and wanting to learn. And I think our standout olive facts is something that I hadn't known, and I think is elevating my level of olive expertise greatly. And I took that knowledge to the grocery store today. Turns out olives, you got to refrigerate them. So I hadn't been, I had thought that it was because with pickles, it's like I thought initially in my mind, I was like, well, olives are like pickles, and so I don't have to refrigerate them. But then I remembered that actually you refrigerate pickles too, and I do refrigerate after opening. I refrigerate pickles. So I don't know what I was thinking there, but I think that's supposed to explain some of the flavor loss there. So kind of from the flavor loss factor, and then also you're kind of supposed to refrigerate these factor. I've got 2 fresh jars of olives, so we're going to see what kind of effect of that was happening today. I have a lot to say on that, and before I go into these, I'll just quickly comment. I was thinking, I was very surprised that I was acquiring the taste so quickly, and that they tasted so much less flavorful, and I was kind of missing the oliveness of it a little bit, where I'm like, oh, these don't taste as olivey as I wanted. Like, that's kind of a bummer. And I was like, I guess I'm just acquiring the taste really fast. But I really think after learning about this new refrigeration tech, that probably what was happening is that they were just losing their flavor. So I'm expecting a lot of olivey punch today. So I think that's everything. I think it's time to get into the olives. So we'll do, let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Kamalata olives first today. Fresh jar of Kamalata olives. Doesn't get any olivier doesn't get any more olivey than this, folks. Another day, another olive. And one more thing. I hadn't been thinking about like the shelf life. We're gonna do more olives than these, just so we get, if they're gonna lose their flavor in the jar, I don't want to leave them in there as long. So the serving size on these is 4 olives. So I feel like 4 olives each is appropriate. So we're gonna do 4 Kalamata olives today. 4 green olives, and then I don't even know what we're going to do when the time for the black olives comes. We'll figure that out when we get there. So open up this fresh jar. I noticed once again that the liquid does quite a good job of covering up even the topmost olives. A lot of liquid in this jar. That's great. I also have the olive jars turned towards y'all so you can see into the jars. I feel like that's nice. So, time to get into it. Take our stripy kind of olive spoon and kind of got to work at these. There's so much fluid in the jar, I don't want to tilt it too much. All right, here's one. Just gotta get 3 more. Oh. Here's another. Oh, now they're real. I've got a saucer below this. You can't see. Now they're really coming. Just gotta get 1 more. This is clean. This is the back of the spoon. I'm just going to collect all these on the plate, up onto the spoon. So you can see, and I'm just going to try these all at once right now. Heaping, helping of olives. So before I eat them, a little bit of that initial fear and anxiety is back, definitely, because I haven't, because I feel like these are going to be fresher. Give them a smell. They still don't have that full punchiness, so maybe some of it was taste acquisition. Hard to say. We're about to find out, though. Okay, yeah, so once again, I just have completely no idea what to expect here. Because, again, I kind of thought that this was going to be a step backward. But I'm going to be honest, that was straight up pleasant. I preferred eating those to not eating those. That's a 5.5 out of 10. That was mildly pleasant. Shocking. Day 4, and I'm already enjoying olives. Again, wow. I mean, I really thought that was a big setback with the refrigeration thing. But this is crazy stuff, guys. Who would have known? I mean, I hadn't gone down and made like a formal initial prediction, but if you would have asked me, I would have guessed that it would have taken like at least a couple weeks to get to the point where like you like an olive, right? Like, I feel like, maybe 10 tries or so. Ooh, I don't want to mix the juices. All right, we'll cheat a little bit here and use the fork. And again, I don't know if this makes it across on the video, but just I don't want to get too technical here, but the aperture size here that we got going on the jar when compared to the girth of the spoon makes it to where, and maybe some olive experts can shed some light on this in the comments, but just makes it to where it's somewhat difficult to get the olives out of the jar. I really that was interesting. It's all right, we got green olives here. I'm expecting this to be a breeze on the nose. Yeah, again, not offensive. I'm shocked. Not offensive at all. not even insanely olivey, honestly. Like not sharp, not really too bothersome. So let's give these a quick eat. Yeah, I mean, I give that one a 6. Like I give that a 6 if I'm being honest. Just a totally pleasant thing to eat. This one you get a lot more of a flavor that you're familiar with from olive oil or something than this one. Yeah, I'm really starting to get this. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've acquired the taste. We're gonna see how high this goes. We'll do a few more, and then 10 subscribers, the black olives. I'm gonna see if I warm up any more to these Kalamata olives, and maybe we can broaden horizons here. But I mean, like, the pace here is just meteoric. So don't forget to leave olive facts in the comments so that we have plenty of olive facts to keep on going, sustain us for next episode. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you learned something. And if you're an olive newbie like I was days ago, I hope that maybe this is inspiring you to get into olives. It's not so bad after just only a few days. Have a blessed night.